Tell you what, I'm sitting here hitting the same shot over and over again, though. Hi, Chris.
Hey,
How are you, buddy?
good. How are you?
Trying to swing like Bubba.
Yeah.
Does
Going
it
on?
look any longer than you remember?
Your swing? Maybe
Yeah.
a little. Yeah,
Huh?
a little bit.
What are you doing right now?
Oh, I just got off the course back at the house.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You have 16 people that want to know, is the 48-inch coming out?
Game,
Huh? What's that?
game time decision.
I like it. Here you go.
Yeah. Are you having success with it? How's it going? It's
What's
it's
that?
not so straightforward if you're going to get speed with it. A lot of people like just get marginal increases in speed.
No, I definitely, again, that's why I felt like even in my 20s when I was playing, I kept on just going back to 44 and a half. I'm definitely getting 5 miles an hour between the 45 and this 47.
Of
But the
of
smash is dropping.
of,
But
of club head speed.
of club head speed, yes.
Do you have a different head in it? Did you get a lighter head?
This is a super light head that Marty put together.
So that's the problem. So like if you're going to make it longer, in order for the whole like inertial properties of the club not to change and essentially slow you down, you got to make the head lighter.
Uh-huh.
And if the head's lighter, there's less mass colliding the ball, and you get a huge drop off in ball speed, so you get lower smash factors.
Yeah.
So you,
I mean,
you net out basically being the same with ball speed.
but that's the thing that really, to me, is hitting home with Bryson getting so strong, is it seems like that extra strength could help you swing that extra mass faster and still be able to control it. Like, I'm just not strong enough right now.
Well, yeah, but the thing is that typically the 45 will still go even fast. Because it's essentially lighter, it's got a lower moment of inertia. You actually, in a relative sense,
I was going to say, it's basically all relative.
so it oftentimes ends up netting out the same. I mean, there may be some like theoretical workarounds that we're trying to like explore, but
Yeah. All right, here you go. This is after, take a minute off. This is all I've got.
did you top that?
126. 143 smash, 326 carry. That's about as good as I can hit this club.
What's the ball speed at?
That strike, ball
Oh.
speed's 179.4.
Yeah. So take your. Do you have a regular one?
Yeah, my 45.
Yeah. With a head that's not lighter, right?
The one that I've been gaming for a while.
What?
This is the one that I've been gaming for a while.
Yeah. See that one. Send that one. Same swing. I know exactly. His head's too light for a good smash. So what's that at? What's that smash at?
That smash was 146. Club head speed was 118.
I mean, that's a big difference in ball speed. That's
Yeah,
how'd you hit that one? That smash is still pretty low, no? A little high.
a little high. Yeah, I definitely. But again, the thing that's just interesting is that smash is a little low, but it's better than the best I've posted yet with the other one.
Yeah, because the other one's got less mass. I mean, the same velocity with less mass is going to have less momentum, you know?
What's amazing is even with ball speed down 7 miles an hour, that's still carried 316 and 336 total, but it is still 10 yards total.
Yeah, I mean, that matters over a lifetime.
Although that was my laser beam paid.
So here's the thing that's interesting too is that certain swing styles will potentially benefit from it more than other ones.
Yeah, I saw Marty or somebody post that. What does that mean exactly?
Okay, so if you imagine like a swing's always got a little bit of like, let me see if I can set something. I'm just going to find a club. Or I got a broom. Here you go.
Surely you can find a club.
There. Okay, so you ready? You see me?
What's that? Hold on. All right, show me what you got.
Okay, so if I got this broom, right, or a club, if I'm walking just sideways, the butt end of the club and the tip of it are going to go the same speed, right?
Yep.
And every point on the shaft will go the exact same speed. Now, if I'm just sort of rotating around myself, the closer that the point is to me, that's going to be going slower than the farther out it is, right? And that's why a longer shaft,
sure,
in theory, will be traveling faster. So all swings have a little bit of this sort of like linear motion, and all swings have, a bit of the angular motion. If someone's swing sort of has a bigger percentage of linear than another person's, they're actually going to get less out of a longer shaft than if, say, someone hypothetically was 100% sort of angular with how they create club head speed. So
yeah.
certain styles will potentially benefit from it more than other ones.
Yeah, no, I can see that. I mean, I would definitely – this is where, like, I really am interested to actually get on some, like, a pressure plate or something, because I feel like I don't go up. I go around.
Yeah, a flipper like you, a flip scooper like you would get a lot out of
it. Was that a shot in front of 76 people?
I know. You're way of flipping it.
You're like, well, if you're not, go hit me a 60-degree over 80 yards, Scott. Real cool, buddy.
No,
all right.
Don't attach.
All right, so what should I do? All right, pro. Then what should I do to get that?
Don't attach any negative connotation to a flip scooper.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
Hey, Chris, it's Key. We have our Smart to Move plates here that he can train with. Is there enough information from Vertical that he could take away?
Probably not Vertical. You would need to look at like, those plates are. I'm not super familiar with what they put out. You would need to look at like, are they 3D plates or are they just measuring vertical?
The version we have here is just Vertical. Yeah, we don't have the in the ground 3D.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to really tell a lot from Vertical. You need to get like the overall angular momentum.
Yep.
That a person's creating. Yeah, I think so. So lag swingers would benefit from longer clubs. I think so.
So short.
When are we getting Scott on Swing X? He's been on.
What do you say?
When are we getting on Swing X?
Yeah, I know. It was the lowest rated episode we had, so it was probably easy to miss.
Do you remember when back on 2+2 back in the day, I threw up a video on YouTube that was titled 2+2 F Up My Swing? I actually came across it the other day when I was looking for something else, and the comments from a bunch of poker players was hilarious.
That's awesome.
All right. 47-inch, we're going 130 right here. Maybe. 128.4.
There you go.
Woo, look at that daddy.
Gas versus Swing Cat. I mean, they're both great companies. I love the Gas two-plate systems. That's what I have right now, and I love them. I think they're great. They do the frontal plane torque, which is a calculation that I know Sasha McKenzie helped work on. Mike Duffy, who's a PhD, was at Penn State for a long time. He does a lot of stuff with them. So I think you're great product.
4 hours after a pretty voluminous workout.
I love it.
Imagine another 24 hours of recovery. You'll be there.
Fawcett, we got people wanting to see your Swing Expedition episode.
Let's do it.
Well, I mean, you got to find it and post it on your post like a link to it or something. It's a good one. We're giving each other grief the whole time.
Oh, I thought you were saying one where we screw around with my swing.
All right, I'll get trained. Y'all have fun.
Asking why haven't we done one?
What's that?
I was saying we have done one.
No, I thought you were saying something to screw around and get on force plates and have a conversation like this where we're actually using something.
Oh. His smash factor is dropping because the head is lighter, so there's basically less mass. Lost episode, yeah.
I want to get 130.
Hey, so who does Lou have as picks this week?
Who does what?
Who's your stats guy have it? What's his name, Lou?
Lou.
Yeah. Who's he have his picks this week?
I don't know. I haven't even asked. I don't really do the whole picks thing. I don't really care. I don't do the gambling stuff. So,
I mean, I don't either, but I get people. I think it's interesting to see who's got good sort of predictive models. I don't know. I'm gonna guess probably not that right. Anyone put a hole in my living room yet? Yes. I did with an errant slap shot, actually. Big old chunk out of the wall. Scott, what's your angle of attack?
What's what?
What's your angle of attack right now?
That was up 5.5. It was up 5.5. 128.6. 141 smash. Lame.
51 strokes. Yeah, Caleb's awesome, man. That's gonna be a fun project.
Yeah, he was a cool guy. I really had fun with him.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
He's so into it too, and he's working really hard. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm pretty pumped on that.
Yeah.
I love projects like that where people are just like die hard wanting to get better. Has anyone dunked on the hoop? Yeah. Penny Hardaway dunked. Seth Curry dunked. Fawcett dunked.
Kara Fawcett dunked.
It's crazy. It's weird without patrons. I mean, the course is beautiful, but it's definitely weird without patrons.
All right. I should hit some 7-irons at some point. I shot a million the other day with Romo and Zalatoris. Because I've done nothing but hit drivers like this for a month. It's not good for the rest of my game.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? What is your iron play or what?
128.3. Come on, 1 mile an hour. I mean, this is basically exactly what you're talking about, though, Chris. Like, that shot, I really can't hit any better than that.
Yeah, was it
142?
Yeah. With the lighter head, you're just not going to ever get much out of it. And the problem is if you make the head heavier, your
Swing speed goes away.
Yeah. So that's sort of the conundrum with the longer shaft.
Is there, in theory, because, I mean, the spin with this thing has been reasonable. I mean, honestly, I've been striping them just up the left side of this range. Is there a reason that spin would not be, and I'm not saying it isn't, this is just a question, that without the smash being better and more consistent, that the spin would be erratic also, or?
Erratic?
Or just inconsistent?
Yeah. I don't think. I don't think for the same sort of dispersion of contact points on the face, the spin should be inherently more erratic. I mean, maybe your contact is a little bit different.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's interesting. Unless somehow, like, the less match.
Well, I just feel like even if I could get the spin down to like 2,200, even with the low smash, that's got to be another 10 yards on that one, doesn't it?
Yeah, but that's just getting that head to fit correctly and having like the right sort of like launch conditions for that club, right?
Yes.
So that's just like being fit properly, essentially.
That's what I'm saying, and I can't knock the loft down any more than it is already.
No, but you could get ahead with it. Just you don't have the right sort of equipment given.
Yes.
But I think it's like something inherent to the lower smash factor. But that's interesting. I'm wondering if like the ball, somehow makes the spin rates a little bit more variant. Matt, awesome. Ben, awesome. So good to be out here. Yeah, the 13th hole, I mean, he could have nothing in.
Is there a tree pulled in the way? I still haven't even heard.
I don't know. Out there, the coaches can't go inside the ropes.
Oh, that's right.
So you're always looking at from weird angles. It did not seem to obstruct anything, to be honest, though.
Yeah.
From my angle. You need the lighter head to essentially not make the club, too heavy or the moment inertia too high, where because of that extra weight, you essentially can't fast. So it becomes this weird kind of trade-off. If you have like the normal weighted head so far away from you, the MOI gets so high that you can't really swing it faster. But then if you make the head lighter, you swing it faster.
Smash rates.
Yeah.
That one right there was a 144 smash, which is about as good as I've done at 128. So that was a 184 ball speed. And that's about as good as I can do.
-2 on TrackMan. That's interesting. Big thing is making sure that like you have a little axis tilt, like your body's overall sort of tilted away from the target through the ball. How much lean do you have in the shaft to your wrist angles? That's just the way the lead shoulder works through the shot. Is it sort of staying level? Is it working up a little bit? If it works up, I think lead shoulder up can be a really good one to try to get angle attack higher. Yeah. 14 years old, good with the speed of the drive of 85 miles an hour. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a function of like where you're at right now. Just keep trying to up it, right? Just do what you can to get better each day, man.
Good exercise, if nothing else.
You do anything diet wise or anything right now?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just kind of staying about 210. I'm really, really close to wanting to try to go full meat for a month and see if all the inflammation gets knocked out.
Yeah, I can go like 2 weeks and I feel awesome, and then I go on a bender.
Dude, people just don't understand how fast 202 miles an hour is of ball speed.
It's really fast.
I mean, did you see the video I posted of Zambri?
Yeah.
I mean, his face was seriously so sheepish.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
Like, what is going on? I had the cool, like, me and Zambri were talking to Faldo today.
What's that?
We were talking to Faldo today because, I grew up being a huge Faldo fan. His book, Golf the Winning Formula, was like a favorite book growing up. And Zambri's too. We were sitting there. Zambri played in a practice round with him at 95 U.S. Open.
Mm-hmm.
And we were wearing Sir Nick out all morning. It was pretty fun. I was like, I love your book, man. I got like 4 copies of it because the binding was always crappy and would fall apart. And he was like reminiscent about like like all the different videos that they did back in the day. Him and Led did a video at Valderrama, which was awesome.
I can remember watching Faldo swing on a loop, wherever that place is in Orlando that had the Ledbetter Academy that we could go over to during the PGA show. And it just had Faldo's swing just on a loop, and I'm just sitting there watching it like, oh.
Was it Lake Nona or Champions Gate?
Not either one of those. It was
back in
where the hotel is, like the Marriott or the Grand Cypress or something.
Probably way back in the day. Led had a thing.
20 years ago, yeah.
Oh, I don't know then, because he was at Lake Nona way back in the day, and he's been at Champions Gate for the last like probably 15 years or something. Before Lake Nona, though.
It is interesting, though, like, already that 127 right there, like I was just trying to swing, normal. Felt pretty good. I mean, it's still 127.
All right, I'm out of here.
You out of here?
Yeah.
Me too, actually. I've been doing this for an hour now. All right, Como. Well, have fun. Don't get the COVID.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Good to see you.
Okay. Bye.
Later. Later, everyone else.